All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Software updates. This is the great thing about Teslas, man. If you're ever in the Tesla ecosystem, your car just gets better with time, since it's just software based. So, this is my second or maybe third software update in the last week or so, a week and a half. Now, this one just came in today. This is 2024, 20.1 basically, and this 20.0 came recently, and then a while back, over a week ago, I actually got the visual updates. um, this upgrade came, and it's obviously version 12. It's actually really sweet. I didn't do a video on this at the time because there was a lot that went into this update right here. So as you can see, all the different things that came with it. You've got your security improvements, wiper control, better route available, trip progress bar, uh, speed camera chime, all these different things. And this is where previous entry recordings immediately. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that is new. But you've got your Spotify and stuff in there, Audible, and the visual updates was probably the biggest thing that people were excited about. Um, I'm actually really happy about it. But I got this over a week ago, and I just didn't bother doing a video on it because I actually did one with that car, and I was waiting for this car to get the update, and it got it about a week and a half ago. So I'm pretty happy about that. But it's got another update. But here again, you've got more updates in 20. You can see here all these different updates came. These different things are added and updated. But this one says minor bug fixes. In reality, though, I think this is a really good one right here. Um, Headlights now adapt for curves in the road ahead for greater visibility and low lighting. That's actually really good. Enable this feature in your lights with adaptive lights. So we're going to go ahead and go to settings here. We're going to go to lights, and we're going to go to adaptive headlights. And there it is right there. That is actually really, really sweet. Being able to have the lights go, because this is a 24 Model Y, so I have the new Matrix headlights. So I'm sure that's going to be something that is really beneficial to me. I like to drive at night when I'm taking a long road trip. Like if we're going on a trip and it's my turn to drive, which is pretty much 90% of the time, I prefer to drive at night. I think that is the best time to drive because there's not a lot of people on the road. I just like when it's not sunny out. It's cooler in the car. Tons of different reasons why I like to drive at night. Predominantly, it's not a lot of people on the road. So this car is coming along, man. I mean, the software updates have just been great. I've gotten, like I said, a couple of them in the last 7 days or so. So it's been pretty good. I like this feature right here with the enhanced UI. Um, I guess the only downside would probably be, like other people have mentioned, is that you can no longer move these items. You can't swipe them down and just have a full clear display, which isn't bad. It's not anything that's really detrimental to me using the car or anything like that. But it's pretty exciting to know that the cars are just getting updated left and right, and it's just been a good run with this car so far. I will be giving you an update. Let me go to trips here. You can see I'm at 1326 on the miles at the recording of this video. And you can see some of my energy things right here, man. Look at this, what I'm getting here. These cars are really efficient, really efficient. And I just feel like if you don't own at least one EV, it doesn't have to be a Tesla. Just trying out an EV, get a very affordable EV, and you'll probably be happy with what you get. Where's the browser? I love that this Tesla I have internet in here, so I love that it has a browser. Let's go to Tesla. Now, another thing I want to talk about in this video, I should have pushed that over, is the new long range now qualifies for the tax credit. That is so foul. This is the bad part about buying a Tesla. It can change up at any given second. So okay, so on the rear wheel, they have incentives, right? Under finance, if you go to finance, you have 2.9% for 60 months, or you have for 36 months, you have 1.9. Those are the incentives. If I can get it to change. Is it changing somewhere else? I don't know. Oh, maybe I can't. I don't know. Let's see if I can get it to change. Those are the incentives. Come on. Well, anyway, it's 1.9 on the rear wheel drive one for 36 months, and then 60 months is 2.99. However, for the long range now, it qualifies for the tax credit, which is simply great. You just can't beat it coming in now at $40,000 basically for the long range, and opposed to the performance one costing less. So my performance model that I ordered still isn't here yet, obviously, but it is definitely coming soon, hopefully. And I paid 47,000 for 47,294 dollars for mine. So it's a huge plus to own a Tesla, but they could in any given moment just change something. And that's the bad part. So all the people out there who just bought a Tesla Model 3 long range, you didn't qualify with the tax credit, that has got to suck. I don't care what anybody says. Anytime I've purchased something and the rules change after the fact, it's frustrating because you can't do anything about it. You cannot do anything about it. It's linked to your VIN number. When you qualify for the tax credit, when you do your taxes, you have to enter your VIN number when filing your taxes. That's how they know. So I did a transfer this year since you can use it at the time of sale. I did a transfer, and you can apply it at the time of sale. You transfer your $7,500 to Tesla. They apply it at the time of sale. So that's why my Model 3 Performance is 47,500 basically. But being able to get tax savings on the Model 3 long range now is actually pretty cool. I wish they would offer tax savings on the S and the X. You can get it for businesses, but I don't use my business for cars, like writing off cars. I just don't want to mess with it yet. I very well could, but I just don't do it. It's more of a hassle for me. Um, but nonetheless, the Model 3 long range now qualifies, and it says from 34,000. That's including the gas savings. All right. It's going to be $40,000 basically for the lowest trim. If you don't do anything to it, no color change, no nothing, and you just get a long range stealth gray, it's going to be $40,000. It's going to be $40,000. So if you go into inventory, I think I can get inventory over here. Let's see if I can find it. Inventory. Here we go. If you go to inventory and you go to Model 3, and then you go to long range. Oops. That's not what I want. Long range. Yeah, they are here. This is a demo one, so you could get $7,500 off of that. And there's that 1.9 right there, but that's only for 36 months on the rear wheel drive. These little tricks and things that they do to get you to buy, it's just kind of crazy. So here's one that'll actually be $40,000. It's brand new, 7 miles on the odometer, still brand new. And these ones like this, I wouldn't buy anything personally with Teslas. I guess it really doesn't matter too much what the mileage is if it's a demo vehicle. I just prefer not to buy demo vehicles if I don't have to. I would buy one with if it's 1,000 miles. That's about the most I'm willing to do because the discounts aren't that much, but they're decent. But yeah, these long ranges, man. Tesla has done it again by kind of screwing people over. I mean, I think it's screwing people over because you're changing the rules, and this is a part of the okay, let me retract that. It's not screwing people over. It's just the fact that you got to be on your game. There's these small windows of when it's time to buy, and if you miss it, it sucks. There's no other way to put it. No one's getting screwed over. I'm not going to say that people are getting screwed over, but I'm sure a lot of people are extremely frustrated. Like the people who bought the long range, and then they didn't even get the $7,500 tax credit, and the performance came out afterwards and it cost less and it got the $7,500 tax credit. That has got to be the worst feeling. Everyone who's saying, oh no, it doesn't bother me, it does bother you. It definitely bothers you because the range isn't that much difference either. The range is about 40 miles or so, but it's worth it to have that performance instead of that range, because either way you're still getting over 300 on a full charge with a performance one. So you'll get the range depending on how you drive. Plenty of people have already proven that the performance models get really good range, almost matching the long range model. So nonetheless, I feel for the people out there who who got the long range recently and now it qualifies for the tax credit after the fact. I want to know if they're going to have people allow people to get the tax credit. But I don't think they will, but I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they will. I hope they would for those people to some kind of compensation. But I also wonder when people will be able to boost their long range Model 3s, because the long range Model 3 is already really fast as is. So I'm wondering when people will be able to do that. But nonetheless, man, yeah, car's running good. Latest update right there, coming in, bringing adaptive headlights. That's actually pretty cool. Auto high beams and adjust headlights for curves. That's actually gonna be really cool. So I'll test it out at some point or another because I'm always on the move doing something. But yeah, other than getting these last few updates, this thing has been really good. Over 1,300 miles. I charge at home most times. That's where you really should charge. I made a video about, charging and, when you should do it. And some people really genuinely, you don't have to supercharge, folks. You really should not be supercharging unless you're traveling or you live in an apartment or something. You just don't have access to a home charger. It's best to home charge. There's a lot of people that have Teslas that are living in an apartment, and you really should be charging at home. That is the best thing. If you can upgrade your house to level 2, that'll be the best thing you did for yourself if you own a Tesla. So it's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed Tesla discussion. Here we are. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video, putting on the carbon fiber splitter and just making this car look different. I have a ton of stuff coming for this car, folks. Just stay locked. This has turned out to be really fun, adding things to the car and modifying it a little bit. So I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, everything that I've done to the car is in the description of these videos. So hit that link down there. Save 20% on almost everything that I have. A lot of you guys are buying. I can tell that you're buying. You guys are letting me know, hey, Jay, I just bought that. I just bought this. So 20% off of everything. You can even get 20% off of that new splitter that I just bought. So my code is down there. It's John W. So, or J Will or something like that. Just hit the link in the description. You'll see the code down there. Get your Teslas modified. It makes them look a lot better, and just add something to your car to make your car unique. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.